In 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Buddy's Spirits and Cigars. We're back for another episode with full gang. This time we're going to go over Plantation Overproof Rum. So, I'm kind of excited to try this one.
Is this the other one's brother? The
Well,
plantation, the pineapple's brother?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
I hope that that's like the daddy. Not the
You hope
brother.
this one's
This is the daddy?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
An old-fashioned dark rum. Kind of, I don't know. Here's the deal. Baku is the top of the line as far as what I have had.
Yeah.
Baku
Yeah.
8 years. So
Yeah.
that's my comparison.
Mm-hmm.
I'm comparing these rums to that. I
Yeah.
want to see, is it worth a flip or not compared to that. So it's 69% alcohol. So 138 proof.
Somebody might find it to be spicy.
This might blow up your skirt there,
Yeah, hopefully.
Mr. Skirt on the end there. So.
The thing about it is, guys, rum pairs really well with cigars. As Americans, we always go to whiskey, scotch, bourbon, rye, whatever. But, dude, rum pairs extremely well with cigars, and we forget about it a lot.
Well, isn't rum like the traditional drink of like the Caribbean and the cigar growing regions of the world?
Pretty much.
Exactly. So
Every time I've been on a cigar tour, what they've had for us sitting there waiting was several bottles of Florida Conde rum. So I think this is probably, unless it's just an exceptionally bad rum, I think it's going to probably work really well.
well, I hope so.
Kind of hoping so.
I mean, I don't like spending money on shit. So I mean, I spend a lot of money on shit, but I don't like spending actual.
Well, I got some citrusy, orangish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's you can tell it's pretty high proof.
Well, see, I'm not
Yeah,
really.
boy, you can't. Boy,
I mean,
you're
it's
flipping
kinda-
that nose,
Yeah.
You
bud.
can tell, smell it in the sinuses.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a little bit, but
Little
I wonder
coffee.
what this. So
Little coffee, little citrus
yeah,
on
this
the nose.
you know, is a Glencairn the best thing to sip rum out of? I don't know. But
Maybe
that's what
not.
they're fucking doing.
Maybe
So-
not, but that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So,
And if they got a problem with it, they can kiss
That's
my
where
ass.
we're getting the aromas though,
Yeah.
because of the
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
noses.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Okay.
anyway,
Let's get after it. You really don't smell that it's a high proof.
I'm getting some alcohol, or some ethanol, but
I mean, I can tell by the sinuses. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's pretty spicy.
Yeah. It's a little warm. I like it.
Yeah.
It's got a good bite to it.
It's got a
Ooh.
cool flavor. I don't know what.
Yeah.
It's good.
Definitely high proof.
A little more.
I
I'm getting a
told
little
you,
bit.
saying it's spicy.
The
You say
raisiny
it.
flavor
yeah.
definitely comes out to me.
Yeah, there's definitely like a
Raisins, big time raisins.
like a dried fruit. That's
We're
weird.
gonna give that time to just work its way down.
It's still got a.
Shit is just-
I'm still getting it.
Why don't you put some?
Is
Why
it that bad?
don't you put some ice?
No, it ain't, you
Why don't
know.
you put some ice cubes in it
It's
for you,
just-
Nancy?
I
He said,
just
"Give me
wanted
some
to-
water."
What are you mounting? I mean,
He's like, I'm just gonna sit here and let it work its way down.
I mean, you want me to get Mr. Executive, Mr. Producer to get you like an ice cube? Mr.
No,
Executive, Mr. Producer.
motherfuckers.
Oh, easy.
Hey, hey!
That's
Only
what
yours.
you all get.
It's a family show.
I didn't say that at all.
Well, I meant these two.
Oh, you lumped it into you all.
No, well,
What do you mean by
all.
you all?
You know what?
I mean, that's exactly what I mean.
You know what my traditional response is when somebody calls me a motherfucker?
Keep that bitch at home.
That shit wouldn't happen. Exactly. So, generally, people, it works in a way that I expect it to, which is generally not in a good way.
It jars them, you would say.
Well, I mean, it generally makes them want to fight even more.
Yeah.
So back to this. Gosh dang. I'm surprised that you like it, but it's got some cinnamon to it.
I'm not really picking up the cinnamon.
It's there.
Let me
Well,
see.
I'm glad you.
I mean, it's not like overabundant.
Yeah.
I think the raisin taste is kind of.
I like a cinnamon raisin bread, so it's kind of weird.
I thought you didn't like cinnamon.
I don't really like cinnamon, but I like Calico County cinnamon rolls.
Let's back up. Is it the artificial cinnamon you don't like, or do you like, or is it the
I don't know.
actual powdered cinnamon,
I generally,
like Red Hots and stuff like
I
that?
do not like red hots. I
Okay,
don't.
that's like an artificial.
Well, whatever. I don't drink. I don't chew Big Red. I don't like Fireball. You know,
So the artificial cinnamon is what
I don't like
really care for.
Cinnabon. I don't really care for.
But that's cinnamon roll.
What
Really?
are you
That's a
talking
cinnamon
about,
roll.
dude?
I know,
You
but
can't be-
the
you
only
can't be
cinnamon
a
rolls
fat guy
that,
and not
that
like
I kind of
Cinnabon.
like are okay.
You better not say Calico County.
It's Calico County, so
for
shut
the
your mouth.
love of God. Folks out there that are under the impression that Calico County is the end all be all with cinnamon rolls, you're wrong. There.
They're a
They
little,
are
they're,
good.
they're good, but they're a little dry.
That's what I
Thank
like about
you.
them. I like the crunchy kind of
Nah,
brown
dog.
sugar cinnamon.
Nah,
crunch.
dog. That ain't it.
Hey, I was
you.
on a date. This chick's like, choke me. I gave her one of those. It worked. They're dry.
They are dry. Which
Here's a Calico County cinnamon roll. Choke on that. Hell yeah.
and also like the
worked.
canned cinnamon rolls,
That's funny
like
'cause
cooked
it's
on
like
like
a
the griddle.
date.
Make a breakfast sandwich out of them. I didn't hear that. But
Lord.
No, yeah, the canned cinnamon rolls, you make you a sandwich out of that.
What do you put? Like sausage and egg in the
Any
middle?
protein you want.
Kind of like
Any one.
What's that?
kind of like a McGriddle, but with
McGriddle, that's
yeah.
it.
Hey,
But
yeah, it's
like
exactly
those?
what it's like.
McGriddles?
Yeah.
Look at me.
I don't mean you like McGriddles. That's like a pancake kind of.
Yeah. I mean,
It works just as good with cinnamon rolls.
I think it works better, to be quite honest with you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It
Just
gives
not the
it.
dry ones.
No,
Not
No.
Calico County ones.
no.
Well, I mean, if
No,
Calico
folks.
County had like, if you could
Canned
buy
their-
their dough, that
You could
isn't-
probably make theirs better.
Could you imagine caramelizing that shit on a flat top and then putting your breakfast meats and your eggs and if you wanted to do cheese and then like a cream cheese icing? Yeah.
I'm here to tell you.
Diabetes.
I'm going to be honest with you. I never thought by asking about cinnamon we were going to go this far down the rabbit
Well,
trail.
that some bitch down there mentioned Cinnabon.
Yeah. I don't like Cinnabon, okay? The first time I had Cinnabon, I was at the Memphis airport. And you know what? I was upset that I'd spent like $12 on a fucking cinnamon roll.
Well, how big was the cinnamon roll?
It was just,
Somebody that worked there probably put menthol cigarette ashes in it, made it taste bad.
well, I mean,
It is the Memphis airport, man.
it's horrible.
Enough said.
Anyway,
Cinnabon
All right,
sucks,
back
okay?
to-
I said it.
Rum.
Back to the rum.
Rum.
Back to the rum.
This
Okay.
is good. Cinnabon sucks.
You want to start it off?
No.
You haven't started.
I feel like you need to start this one off.
Okay, I'll start this off.
Thank you.
Price point, 35-ish bucks
Okay.
for a liter. Okay.
So kind of like got the early times thing going.
Yeah, I mean, rum is not my traditional go-to, but I like this. I don't know how readily available it is. It sits on the shelf at Four Corks in Fort Smith. I'm sure it's other places, but I don't know because I've never really.
It's not something you go in and look for.
Exactly.
Because it's a rum.
Yeah.
But it's available to you
It's available to me, as far as I know. I mean, I got it obviously.
easily.
Yeah. Man, it's
Tell us what you think, boy.
I'm gonna say 3. 3. I mean, it's no Baku,
It is no Baku.
but it's got it's essentially damn near twice the proof of Baku. I mean,
Oh man, Jesus.
but Baku, that butter rum flavor, this is a
Yeah.
different flavor completely.
This is more fruit forward.
Yeah,
than
more fruit forward, more.
Yep.
Yeah, I bet this would be good with like a shot. Like a Flaming Dr. Pepper or Harbor Light, something
Yeah.
where you've got a high proof. So, I don't know. I bet you could make a hell of a lot of bananas Foster with this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So a 3.
Yeah, I'm going to 3.
Okay. So for me, price point's great for the amount of alcohol you're getting because really, even though that's a liter, it's like 2 liters. As
Yeah.
high proof as this is.
Yeah.
I personally think I would enjoy it more if it was cut a little bit more.
Well, I mean, it traditionally overproof rum was designed to give the sailors coming into port, they only had an X amount, so they had to be able to cut it with water, juice, whatever to make
Yeah.
a punch, so that's why it's high proof. So.
Yeah, I think drinking it straight like it is, I would rather it be cut just a little bit. And, knock it down to 120 or something like that. And I think that would probably be more enjoyable for me. That's just what I think. Price point's great. I think it's got a good flavor. I'd like it to be just cut just down just a little bit, probably, to enjoy it better. It does pair pretty good with the cigar. I'm gonna say 275.
Cameron?
2.75.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Just there. No
It's-
critique, no offering.
It's hot, and I don't like that. How damn hot it is.
Well, maybe we should put some milk in it for you, Nancy.
What I'm saying is it's hot. I don't like that, but I like that flavor that comes back up underneath that hot. I enjoy that about it, and there you go.
Because it does kind of have a long finish.
Yeah, I'm still kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fletch, what says you, buddy?
I think it's a good 3 1/4.
Yeah.
I like the flavor. I don't mind the heat. I do like a little bit of a higher proof. So
Well, you know why you don't mind the heat? Because you're a man.
From that
You've
end
got
of
a
the
full
table,
beard.
shush, this man is reviewing.
You've got a full beard. You're a man. That's why.
He's not
Well.
he's not Apache.
yeah, that's true. But I think the flavor's good. I like the heat. The fact that the price point for a liter is very affordable. But then, I am comparing it to some other rums that I've had that I like that are as inexpensive or maybe a little less that are better. So that's why I didn't go any higher than 3 1/4.
So, I'm not. I've had the Baku. I've had this. We've tried the
You've had all 3 years of Baku, 6, 8, and 12, right?
5, 8, and 12.
Was it 5, 8, and
Yeah.
12? Okay.
And I like the 8 better. But which ones do you prefer
Well,
over these?
Kind of a go-to for me would be a Florida Cognac 7-year.
Uh-huh.
It's a very easily found, very affordable rum. But I've also been spoiled with the Florida Cognac 25. Guys, I'm telling you, that stuff is like magic in a bottle. The Zaccapas are really good, the 23 and the XO. Florida Cognac has also got a 12 and an 18. They're easily found, about $50. 55 for the 18 or so. So as a rum, it's a good rum. It tastes good, but those are a little different, a little better quality. So I think 3 1/4 is pretty solid for me.
I have some Havana Club that
I have a 7-year Havana Club as
we
well.
can try. I have the Havana Club Maestros as well. It's supposed
Cool.
to be the higher end too. So something else that we can try. Just branching out a little bit. But that's our rating on Plantation Overproof. I like Baku better.
I like
That's
Baku
Baku
better.
8-year.
Yeah.
You got to put the year on there because they don't taste the same. But yeah, I like the Baku better, and I have no problem with it being a high proof per se. I just think it would be a little more enjoyable. I don't mind it being strong. I'm cool with it being strong. I just think it'd be more enjoyable.
I think
It was
this
just a
would
little
do
bit-
really well in some cocktails as well.
Yeah, it's definitely got enough proof to stand up to about really anything. So.
You're probably not going to lose a whole lot of flavor in a cocktail
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
strong as it is. So I'm cool with that. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
So Bruce,
Chris.
tell us a little bit about the cigar that we're smoking.
So
This Freight Train, very smoky.
in a previous episode, you were hollering about we only smoke long filler cigars. Well, I tricked you. This is a short filler cigar.
Well,
It's a Drew Estate Papas Fritas.
hold on. I gotta clarify. I was speaking of gas station type stuff.
I know you were.
Speaking of
I know you were.
I mean,
a good. Short,
So this is
Anyway.
Drew Estate, like all cigar companies, when they trim cigars, if it's going to be a Robusto or a Toro, whatever, it's a certain length, 5-inch, 6-inch, whatever. So when they roll them and they're getting all that done, sometimes they're not obviously exactly that size, so they trim them to size. Well, that leftover tobacco, they don't waste it because it's good quality Liga tobacco. So, and I'm speaking specifically about the Papas Fritas. So that Liga tobacco, the T52s, the 9s, all those others, the Unico series, they put that short filler in these Papas Fritas. There's also one called a Nasty Fritas. It's a little different shape, but
is it phallic in nature?
this is, no, it's actually, looks like a wizard hat. But anyway,
Nice.
so this is a Connecticut broadleaf Maduro wrapper with a Brazilian Modafina binder over that short fill, good quality Liga tobacco. So it's perfect for a 30-minute smoke. You don't have a lot of time. But you want to smoke something nice. These are perfect. The price point on them, $7-8, depending on where you go. For a good short smoke, it's hard to beat.
Yeah, it's a good cigar, and I've liked Ligas have I mean, they're the primo of the Drew Estate line, and I haven't
Absolutely.
had a bad Liga as far as flavor and stuff like that.
They're top shelf.
Ligas are good.
They're very
stuff.
top shelf.
So, yeah, good cigar. I'm not hating on short field cigars. I don't like the machine rolled gas station stuff.
No, these are
That stuff
hand
is
rolled. These
trash.
are.
What were you gonna say down there? Are there?
I mean, obviously you've never like appreciated like a black and mild wine or anything like that.
I've had them, and I
You
know
just
that's
can't.
how I know I don't like them. Once you go premium cigars, it's you can't go back to that crap.
Oh yeah, you can.
My college roommate used to leisurely smoke Swisher Sweets without any added filler. Just he would buy him a pack of Swisher Sweets.
So did he get the
And smoke
plastic
that.
ones like a Philistine, or did he actually get the good quality wood tip ones?
The Swisher? No, like take the one that you would roll Bleezy in, and that. he would smoke
A
that.
boozy.
Yeah.
That's the devil's lettuce for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
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 Minus the Bleezy.
It was on
he
one of
would
those
smoke
movies that you
those
haven't
cigars.
watched.
Just
Yeah,
the Swisher Sweet original.
It was on Jurassic
Out of
Park.
the tinfoil pack.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Be a lot cool. Say, I had watched that.
And that shit was crazy to watch.
The accessory we're featuring today is another Rocky Patel product. This is the dual flame lighter that they have. This model is actually discontinued. They have moved on to a different model. This one is awesome. I really love this lighter. It's great, very reliable. But the one they have moved on to is the Neuro series, and just like all Rocky Patel lighters, it has a lifetime warranty. This is a dual flame lighter. You just kind of flip the cap back and has dual flames, and then on the bottom also features a punch. So
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, mine broke.
I think instead of calling it a dual flame, they should call it a twin engine, like a twin engine fighter, like an F-15. You know, you get the afterburners, you get.
Hey, boy.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you didn't say F-16.
Well, I know an F-16 is a single engine.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew that. You're not a military guy.
No, but my old man was,
Okay,
and I spent
that's fine.
many hours there at the 188.
Coast Guard doesn't count, Kenny.
Well, you know,
I'm kidding. I'm
did you know?
I'm playing.
Did you know that the Coast Guard has a minimum height requirement?
Do they?
Yeah, that's what my old man used to tell
Would
me.
Cameron mean it?
No, it had to be 6 feet, minimum 6 feet. You know why? So for boat sinks, you can walk back to shore.
I like it. That's a good
That's
and it also has a fuel window so you can see your fuel level. I have some lighters that do not have a fuel window, and I'm really spoiled by the fuel windows. I really like that because I have, I'll throw a lighter in my cigar box or something like that and take it with me, and if I don't have a fuel window, I don't know where I'm at. So I may get somewhere and go to light up a stogie and get it halfway toasted, or get it toasted and fixing to light it and then run out of fuel. And then you're just like, what do you do now?
Refill it.
But, well, you don't have a can of fuel with you, So anyway, I like the fuel window. I can check that before I leave.
Let me ask you this.
So
So
you asked me this.
I'm gonna ask you this. I get it, cigar lighters, they're badass. But why can't you just use a regular lighter or a match?
You
Or
can use a soft
Well,
flame.
matches are actually the classic way of lighting a cigar, or maybe a cedar spill, and that's great. But with a torch, you can get a more even light to begin with. That'll make your cigar smoke more even. Using like a big, being down on one of the tours the first time I went, we didn't have any torches because you can't take them. It's hard to get them on airplanes and whatnot. Well, the fuel anyway. So when you've got a bunch of things like 8 open windows on a bus doing 60 down an old Honduran highway, your cigar, all the wind blowing through, your cigar is going to burn crooked. It's just going to. With a soft flame, it's very, very hard to get that evened out. And when it's not burning even, it's not going to smoke well, and you're not going to enjoy it as much because you're kind of having to fight it. With a torch, you've got a much better ability to keep it lit evenly and correctly, and you'll have a better time smoking. And it sounds kind of maybe silly, but it's the way it is.
And it is believed.
Tell us.
Notice that I'm not saying that I necessarily believe it, but I'm just saying
There's a school of thought out there.
There is. And I'm not sure what school.
Old school. Or new school.
But anyway, it is believed that the
Or maybe
fuel in like a Bic lighter or something like that is not very pure. The butane that we use in this is super filtered, super pure, has less impurities and things like that that could actually affect the flavor of your cigar.
Zippo fluid is super bad about that.
Zippo fluid, I mean, you can see that it actually puts off, you have some actual black smoke, blackish smoke off of that. That definitely will affect the flavor of your cigar, for sure. But I'm not sure about the Bics. I haven't really tasted the difference.
There's not really to me, but
it is
matches.
I've said so.
There are cigar matches that are specially formulated so they don't ghost flavors. Like a Strike Anywhere, you're going to get that sulfur flavor. Same thing with a Zippo.
That's another reason why these are bitter. We actually pay more money for a more pure fuel that has been super filtered and things like that. So anyway, that's all we have time for on this episode. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. And so if you like a very, very high proof rum, this is the one to get. It's got a good flavor.
Yep, it's good.
And Marcy, Kevy loves you.
Absolutely, I do. I was getting ready to say that.
And we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye-bye.